The coolest robots and incredible gadgets at Consumer Electronics Show 2020. The most complete overview. As always, the Consumer Electronics Show 2020 shocked us all with incredible technology, gadgets, and robots. And even if some of them seem unrealistic, this is the essence of the CES 2020. Take a look at the future of technology. This is where you can see what will be the mainstream in a couple of years. Push the like button and see the most complete overview of the show in one video release. Here we go. Samsung has brought to the exhibition several robotic solutions at once. One of them was a home-built robot ballet, which many compared to the BB-8 from Star Wars. Small, round, rotating robot knows how to navigate in space and combines the functions of a voice assistant, surveillance camera, and control center of the smart home. You can talk to him, give him tasks. This robot can also notice something that has been woken up on the floor and call the robot vacuum cleaner to clean up the garbage. Its capabilities will be constantly expanding through artificial intelligence and scaling the system of smart gadgets. The unexpected premiere was a concept of the Vision S electric car from Sony. The car brought together all the technologies and developments, not only from Sony, but also partners like Nvidia, BlackBerry, Bosch, Qualcomm, and others. Inside the car, interior, and on the Vision S case, there are 33 different sensors and detectors which monitor cars on the road, potential interface, and other objects around. A widescreen display is installed on the dashboard of the interior, and there are two more screens behind the passenger's headrest. The maximum speed is 230 kilometers per hour. With acceleration to 100 kilometers an hour, it only takes 4.8 seconds. Other characteristics are not disclosed. One thing is undisputable. This car is very much like the Tesla Model 3. And how did Elon Musk react to that? No, he didn't. At this time, he was dancing like your drunk uncle at the opening of the new Tesla factory in China, probably suspecting that Sony wouldn't be launching its car on the market soon. Robotics company Sarcos presented at CES 2020 its suite of superpower Guardian XO. The robotic exoskeleton, which leans on its own legs, can easily attach to any person. As a result, workers, military, and warehouse staff can lift and move heavy loads without risk to their health. In contrast to the harsh exosuit, the Ballet Bot robot waiter was one of the sweetest robots at the trade show. The robot from a company, Padutech, with the muzzle of a cat on a digital display and 4 shelves, can deliver food to tables in the restaurant based on its own positioning and navigational systems, as well as algorithms of planning. Bellabot can change the expression of the muzzle, responding to both words and touches. Scratch behind his ear when you receive an order, and he will purr like a real cat. But don't get carried away, because, as the developers assure, he can get angry by reminding that he needs to work. Mercedes-Benz presented at the exhibition a completely crazy and fantastic AVTR concept, a new bionic, self-driving electric concept car that describes it as an extension of your own body. The name is not in vain associated with the word avatar. According to the author's idea, the car is also supposed to be an extension of the driver. The car even has its own living skin, 33 bionic flaps, which can automatically open like animal gills, and should give the car its own sense of individuality. The car will be fully electric and autonomous. There is even no traditional steering wheel in the cabin, and all controls are displayed on a huge display in the central panel. But it was not Mercedes that won the Innovation Prize, but the Groove X and its Lobot robot. The robot companion can move around the house on its own, acting as an emotional support and source of happiness, taking pictures of users when they smile, working as a baby monitor, and driving around the house as a guard. And all this for $3,000 plus $80 per subscriber. Of course, for this money, you can put your Furby on a vacuum cleaner robot and then buy, for example, a Honda Civic. Toyota, they only exhibited their THR3 at the IREX in Japan, brought it to Los Angeles. The robot, based on NVIDIA GPU technology, can smoothly move and control its body using an advanced synchronization and maneuvering system. THR3 is controlled by a human operator in a virtual reality headset, capturing perception data through an NVIDIA Jetson AGX Xavier computer embedded in the robot. But the sensational robot avatar is not THR3, but virtual people from Samsung's Neon project. The company has developed an artificial intelligence that generates 3D models of non-existent people, avatars. They can move, talk, show emotions, and act as virtual assistants. The technology is created in Star Labs and differs from deepfake and other methods of creating 3D models of people. In the future, the company plans to license Neon avatars, sell them to other companies as virtual assistants on sites, leading or even actors. Jarvis Startup presented at CES a smart helmet designed for motorcycle drivers. The system displays information about speed, navigation, weather, multimedia, roadsides, and other data directly on the glass in real time. The device can be connected to an Amazon Alexa voice assistant and give him commands. It's likely that these helmets will soon be able to connect to the internet and surf the web with just the movement of an eye or voice. A major release for CES is the EVO 2, EVO 2 Pro, and EVO 2 dual drones from Autel Robotics. The EVO 2 drone makes 48 megapixel photos and 8K videos, but that's not all. A 7000 mAh battery provides approximately 40 minutes of flight time, and 12 sensors for obstacle avoidance make the drone as smart as the Skydio 2. What's more, you can set up a virtual protection bubble around the drone to further protect it from collisions. In doing so, Autel announces speeds similar to the Mavic 2 Pro, including a top speed of 72 km per hour. The EVO 2 Pro drone, although it shoots in 6K, has an adjustable aperture like the DJI Phantom Pro and the Mavic 2 Pro. Finally, the EVO 2 Dual is a drone equipped with a FLIR Boson thermal imaging camera in addition to the 8K. All three drones have a range of up to 9 kilometers, 8 gigabytes of internal memory, and are equipped with a controller with an integrated screen as well as phone connectivity. But the award for innovation was given to the Doosan drone, which runs on a hydrogen fuel cell system. The DS-30 commercial drone with DP-30 frame features an incredible in-flight time of up to 120 minutes with a maximum payload of 5 kilograms. Another innovation award went to the Mix Pro underwater scooter from Sublu. It is the smallest twin-engine submarine scooter on the market, capable of speeds up to 1.8 meters per second with a battery life of 60 minutes. The high-brightness color display shows the power consumption and speed. The waterproof housing will protect your smartphone or camera, which can be connected to capture your underwater adventures. Agility Robotics has brought its recently released Digit robot to the show. The two-legged robot, with its torso, arms, and sensors, knows how to stand up, and if it falls, hold the balance, open doors, and carry objects. We will certainly tell you more about this in the next issue. Another robotic pet was tried to create by Elephant Robotics. MarsCat is a fully autonomous bionic cat that responds to interactions. It's able to feel the touch, hear voices, see faces, and play with toys. But the most notorious robot in the media since the show is the Rollbot, whose only superpower is that it will deliver you a new roll of toilet paper if no one else can. The truth is, you have to put a roll on the robot's head beforehand. In our opinion, a much more impressive technology was the Bionic Hand with the Brain Company Artificial Intelligence System. The electronic device allows you to control the movements of the artificial hand by the power of thought alone. The company claims that 6 gestures can be programmed in just a few minutes, and that's really cool. At this year's Samsung booth, you could also see a couple of hands. A kitchen assistant at BotChef prepared salads for visitors on their order. There were 35 recipes to choose from. After receiving the order, the robot searched the cabinets for ingredients, found them, took them with him with the right force, and took away the excess back. At the same time, the robot gave the recipe to its human assistant, who performed a number of operations that are not available to the robot yet. Using artificial intelligence and computer vision algorithms, BotChef can not only cut the product, stopping if a person comes close to it, but also quite quickly learn new skills. For example, right during the presentation, the robot was taught to operate a coffee machine. The robot hands are approximately equal to size in human hands, have 6 degrees of freedom, have 4 joints, and 3 fingers. Would you buy such hands? Let us know down in the comments. Another robotic chef at the exhibition was the Picnic robot, capable of cooking up to 300 pizzas per hour. The Picnic modular system is customized to suit the needs of the customer, whether it's a large restaurant or a small cafe. The robot has an artificial intelligence that controls the composition and consistency of the pizza. Deep machine learning and computer vision allow the robot to cook any kind of pizza perfectly every time. Now, the Gadget Gatebox cannot cook, but can meet you at home with a happy welcome. The device works as a home helper or smart speaker, but with a virtual interactive character that's happy when you get home and remind you to take an umbrella if the weather forecast for the day is not going to be happy, just like last winter. A cool innovation for those who prefer to create robots themselves is the robotic platform Ping Pong, which is based on a single module called Cube. With these cubes, each containing its own battery, motor, and processor board, it is possible to assemble a walking, crawling, or dancing robot. The modules are connected via Bluetooth and controlled by the Ping Pong apps in Android and iOS or Scratch. The robot can also be programmed with Python. Segway introduced the S-Pod, and comparison with WALL-E, here is the inevitable. Although the company claims that the inspiration for the development were capsules from the Jurassic World, the S-Pod is something between a comfortable chair, a scooter, and a giant egg. The new mobile device is designed to put people through areas such as shopping centers, airports, and theme parks without dinosaurs. The self-balancing device can reach speeds of up to 40 km per hour and is controlled by a small handle on the armrest. Subsidiary company Exami Humani presented at the CES 2020 system for home fitness, Amazfit Home Studio. The device includes a 43-inch huge smart mirror, the Glass JBL, speakers with surround sound, and a treadmill. The mirror, which is also a screen, can showcase thousands of exercises from its own library. A 3D camera with a computer vision system will monitor your posture and technique during the exercises. Panasonic introduced the world's first virtual reality glasses with UHD and high dynamic range HDR support. In addition to the new OLED micropanel displays and record-breaking 4K image resolution, the glasses feature a steampunk design. Another futuristic new feature is the invisible Samsung Selfie-type keyboard. The application uses a front camera and AI algorithm to create a virtual keyboard based on a fingertip. You'll agree the idea is worth it, unless the ubiquitous T9 is trapped in it and it prints its thoughts instead of your own. But the prize for the funny idea will not go to her, but the Yongling's Lil Flyer, a suitcase for carrying children. If the idea of a family vacation seems like a nightmare to you because you can't control your luggage and a small child at the airport at the same time, just fasten it to the suitcase with what is called a seatbelt for the view. Among other countries, the Russian company Yandex was also represented at the CES exhibition, which distinguished itself by its autonomous cars and rolled around the streets of the city in a fully autonomous mode, which was not even done by American companies. What a cool promo action. A car with a full driving system, LR Deep Route, could create competition for the Yandex navigation, but they did not drive journalists around the city. The system itself fully embodies the idea of an autonomous car of the future. LR Deep Route is a complete set of solutions for robotics, ranging from sensor solutions, sensing, planning and control, HD card in real time, simulator, and ending with a cloud platform. The system has several hardware and software security mechanisms that ensure the security and stability of the system with automatic control. Promobot has also distinguished itself at the exhibition, bringing to the stand the latest version of the promotional robot and the robot with the face of Arnold Schwarzenegger. The company managed to sell both on the first day of the exhibition, as well as to conclude a contract for the supply of Promobots to work on the offices in San Francisco.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.